everyone, it's DrRic, and unfortunately had to cancel the informational meeting here at St. James Farm in the arena just because it was unpredictable to figure out if the roads would be open or the parking lot would be plowed. And it's not plowed, but I have snow tires. So I will repost where we're going to meet for our training, but listen, the idea is we can get together at least once a month for training. My objective is to keep eyes on my participants that are going to the Bryce Canyon DrRic hiking excursion in April. Also, you can have your own training schedule as well. And don't just use our get-togethers as the only training you're doing. In post-COVID times, everybody's gained weight, and I think it's important for us to initiate somewhat of a new exercise routine. You wouldn't think this is exercise, but it is. I have snowshoes in the car, but I also have these Loas that are waterproof and thick. There's something called post-holing when you have to bring your feet up, put it down, bring your feet up, put it down, and it's almost like you're stepping in a post hole. No, this is not too bad, but on the trail it's probably going to be areas of deep snow, and it slows everybody down, but it also gives you a good workout. However, if you don't have the right equipment and your shoes are not insulated or your boots are not insulated, that can make for a very painful hike, especially a couple hours. My suggestion is, because most of the trails, if we do one single trail at Bryce Canyon, it can be potentially 3 to 6 miles. And I want you guys ready so we don't have a slow group. Certainly, if we pair up with the same individuals that have the same speed as you, we might separate from a large group, but it's fun when everybody's together. Hiking together, you can use the inspiration of somebody that's taking lead to drive you even further and farther. And it is boring to train for this kind of activity, especially if you're solo, but that is the beauty of getting together once a month to essentially prove your mettle. So don't wait for just our meetings. Start to get out weekly. I'd suggest at least 6 miles a week, but if you can do more safely, then go for it. There's not going to be, well, I should say, there's going to be 1 point of elevation change. So if you look at the topographical maps for Bryce Canyon, it is actually several amphitheaters, and amphitheaters are essentially valleys. So if you look at Bryce Canyon, everybody initiates or begins the trailhead on the rim, then you go down and you just have fun. So the beginning of our trip will be easy because you head down using gravity. But after our mileage, you will actually have to go back up. So there's going to be a time when we do some incline. I would suggest you get ready for training, and if you can, hopefully you'll have a little bit of endurance. You runners, cool, you'll have some cardiovascular endurance, but carrying a backpack with some equipment and weight is different than running. So I want you guys used to that kind of movement. So hopefully you'll stay safe, you'll stay trained, and maybe even move your nutrition to match the training. This is what it's about. We're going to hold ourselves accountable till April, and then maybe more than that. So it initiates a little bit of a change and some goals so that you can stay engaged. There's always going to be something that gets in the way, and deprioritizing your training is easy, but that's why we are together. So hopefully this gives you a couple of ideas. I'll put some links down below to snowshoe videos and snow ski videos that I've done, just in case in the next couple of months we end up like this again with cancellation or change in inclement weather. We're Chicagoans, so we should be able to push through and continue training. Worst case scenario, get on a treadmill, but use your boots in your local gym. And don't do an incline. The boots will be a little bit tough on a treadmill, but it's important to just get your training down and your gait down. So hopefully this gives you a couple of good ideas. Please stay engaged. Watch my postings on Facebook and or Herbal 411 with regards to invitationals, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.